story, I don't want to say a lot. What I can say is that it's about 21 years of waiting for a baby and finally getting triplets.
Wow.
The wonder triplets. Mumbi, take it away.
Let's take that story. Now, in many African cultures, children are considered the fruits of a successful marriage, an expectation that comes in the early years of marriage. But what if those fruits come after 21 years of marriage? Now, this is the reality of the family of John Gitobu and Elizabeth McKenna, who were blessed with triplets after 21 long years of trying and waiting. Our reporter Zainab Mohammed met up with the family and prepared the following story of the wonder triplets.
In the dusty streets of Githurai 45, meet John Gitobu and Florence McKenna, a mature couple tending to 3 young babies. From afar, it may seem like these are their grandchildren, but the triplets are their firstborn kids. The 13th of April this year being a day they will never forget. This is the day their 3 boys were born after 21 years of marriage.
Nijiishi niko na furaha tele, nilifurahia sana. Nilikuwa nasema hata kama ningepewa 5, hata sikuwa na mind ya kufikiria nitalea aje 5. Lakini nilikuwa nasema kwa moyo wangu hata nikiwa na 5 nitafurahia.
According to Florence, the journey of a childless marriage has not been easy, with pressure emanating from all corners.
Nimeishi kuhangaika na kujaribu kupata mtoto, lakini yote ikawa sijawahi pata.
Florence gets emotional as she narrates to us some of the ugly names she was called over the years due to their inability to bear a child.
Wamama wameniingililia sana, hata marafiki zangu wengine, ni rafiki yako lakini anakuingililia kabisa, anakuongea vibaya, mnadiscuss kitu lakini baadaye anaenda anaongea vibaya, anasema ule mama ananga mtoto. Hata akielezea wengine anasema huyo tasa.
Gitobu says he received pressure from people closest to him, many advising him to get a wife who can bear him children.
Kama baba alikuwa ananiambia wewe unakaa huko, unaona tunakaa Nairobi, ananiambia wewe unakaa mbali, hakuna kitu unafanya, pesa unatafutia mwanamke ambaye hana faida sijui.
According to the couple, they have visited every doctor in town to a point of even trying herbal doctors. Florence even undergoing surgery to correct her fallopian tubes that were initially blocked.
Kwa huyu naenda kwa huyu, nikitoka kwa huyu naenda kwa huyu mwingine. Napumzika hata mwaka, ninaona sasa bado sijapata. Ukiambiwa daktari akisema ningoje sasa amenitengeneza nitapata, bado sipati.
And just when all hopes was lost,
na watoto 3. Sasa cha kusangaza watoto 2 walikuwa wanaonekana ni vijana, mwingine alikuwa anaonekana ni mtoto aina gani. So tukakaa Bendiles, tunaenda clinic every month. Na dawa naandikiwa na nini. Tukakaa hivyo tu. Finally Mungu akatubariki na hao vijana 3.
The two now say they are thankful beyond compare and would not have it any different.
Wasikufe moyo, kuna Mungu mbinguni. Wasimame na maombi na wasisikize marafiki, wasisikize wazazi wao, wasisikize hata kama ni nani, wasikize tu sauti yao inawaambia nini ndani yao na vile Mungu anaongea ndani yao. Juu kuna sauti inakujanga inakuambia hautakosa utapata.
The story of Gitobu and his family is one of hope, a living proof of patience pays, as 21 years brought them the wonder triplets. For TV47, I'm Zainab Mohammed.
Kuletere karia ima tiga kolera. Kuletere karia ima tiga kolera.
Wow, 21 years of waiting, and finally they got triplets after 21 years, you know. And they actually mentioned, the couple mentioned that they had visited all sorts of doctors, even herbal doctors. Zainab, let's begin with you. What was going through your mind when you were talking to the lady, Florence?
When I was talking to the lady, I was really touched because she was crying. She got emotional. People called her ugly names. It was really a sad thing. But when I was talking to her husband, who was much stronger, I was moved. I was like, you know, it was he told me there was no way he could have left his wife. He loved his wife and stood by her all through, and that was, I mean, a picture of true love. I mean, I was really impressed by the couple today, and they were very kind, they were very nice. We stayed there for about 3 hours, and I mean, I think God chose them to have the triplets to prove to many people that, I mean, God's powers are beyond measure.
Mwangi,
I'm feeling like
you're
continuing with the lullaby that Mugitobu is singing to the kid. Because I can imagine the joy that man has. You can imagine 1, 2, 3, 21 years of waiting. And when the gift comes, it is not one child, not two, but triplets. I think that kind of patience is out of this world. Not so many people have that kind of patience. These people are living peacefully with a wife for 21 years without the fruit of the womb. I think congratulations to them, and we just pray that those kids will grow. The 3 of them, it's a story that the family, the gent and the wife will keep on telling.
And mind you, he's not only singing a lullaby, he even changed the pampers while we were
You can do that.
Yeah.
Ellie,
almost 60 years.
Yeah.
What a story. What a story.
And you know, Mwangi and also Ellie, you being men, would you stand by your women, Ellie? I mean, would you stand by your women?
Why do I doubt that? But let's hear from
Don't even ask Mwangi.
Let's hear from Ellie.
Well, I think this is a story that shows that patience pays. Patience pays, and every time you see these things happening, at least we need to learn and realize that there's a time for everything. When you want something, you see, when you want something, you don't get it at that time.
Right.
It will have to take some time so that you get it. And taking some time means you have to be patient. So these guys have been patient. I've seen that mama shedding tears. Her story has touched me, and I think I'll visit them one day to celebrate.
Ellie actually, when the story was running, Ellie actually asked me, "Are you sure the kids are his?" I mean, you see, that's men's perspective.
Yeah, they always have that kind of perception. Thank you so much.
Maybe the couples that they don't have children, that kind of perseverance, that kind of patience, that level of just waiting patiently, not chasing the husband away, not chasing the wife away, not blaming anybody. I think they are a good example and a lesson to those couples who will tell you, looking for a kid, your time is coming, just be patient.
Thank you so much, Mwangi, for your sentiments, and Zainab, quite an amazing story. Thank you. Mwangi, Ellie and Zainab, for being part of Good Vibes tonight, and I hope I'll be seeing you next Friday.